I have just pressed the go live/record button. Hopefully you can hear me. I'm going to continue as if you can until I get some notification that you can't. I can hear myself. Awesome. Thanks so much for joining me today. My name is Cassandra, aka the Daily Wealth Ninja, and I think I need to move this just a scotch so that I'm not having to slump over, or rather stretch up really tall. Anyway, thanks so much for joining me today. I am so excited because it is Sunday. And what does that mean? Well, basically, every Sunday, there is a 1 hour, absolutely zero cost to you training on how to improve your skill set when it comes to trading. Now, if you haven't been following me for a while and you have no idea what I mean by Daily Wealth Ninja, let me first go ahead and make sure that I'm legal with what I'm doing right here and make sure that I bring your attention to this. All material presented in this stream is for educational and instructional purposes only. It should not be considered trade recommendations or investment advice because I am not a licensed financial advisor. Everything I share with you today is simply information that I am using as I am on my journey and building my skill set so that I can make better informed financial decisions. So, what does that mean for you? I'm sharing what I'm learning. So, today was a training done by one of the presenters, presenters, uh, educators in the Financial Investment Academy that I'm a part of. And this young lady, Kim Torres, she is a top educator. She has her own channel, and basically what that means is there's like over 60 educators and they each teach different things and there's different languages. I mean, it's there's something for everybody in there. Okay, let's just leave it at that. So she was coming on and talking about the US 30 industry chart, excuse me, US 30 indices chart. She was talking about a couple of tools that she uses when she's trading and kind of um, how to use that in order to make better financial investment decisions. So I wanted to share with you today a couple of the things that she was sharing and show you some of my notes and things like that. So let's go ahead and share my screen. Uh, do, do, do. Screen, share screen. There we go. Cool. All right. So first thing I wanted to share is the tool that she immediately showed up on screen during her session, and that is Bloomberg.com. So Bloomberg, pretty cool little site. It gives you news and all kinds of really great stuff. There's an app you can put on your phone. She said download to your machine, but I don't know if she meant the phone or if there's like a desktop version of Bloomberg. I don't know. But if you're on your desktop, this is what the website looks like. She was explaining how you can use this to kind of get an idea of how the markets are going to go. Which, by the way, this is not Forex. This is about indices, and they trade differently. So you can come on here, you can see that, there's these different articles you can read, and I'm not going to go into trying to explain what they all mean because this is not my wheelhouse. I've been focusing on Forex, but I still thought this was amazing because let me go ahead and scroll up in my notes here. Doot, doot. So it tells you what's happening around the world. It gives you an idea on which direction the markets are going. Um, Something she was explaining as well, and I guess I didn't have much more notes on Bloomberg, except this. Yeah, I'll touch on on how she used Bloomberg for her trading, but I did want to say that this one piece right here that she was talking about, I really wanted to bring home really fast before we continue because I think it's really important. So when you're trading indices, so this could be the Nasdaq, this could be S&P, whatever. As I said earlier, they are a lot different than Forex. And the performance of these indices is based on the companies that are inside of it. And what I'm about to share with you, the steps that she showed on how to use this tool, explain a little bit about that as well. So when you're in the Bloomberg website, first thing you need to go to is the, I don't even see it. Um, let's see. Like I said, this is something I learned today, and I'm sharing with you all my notes so you can take screenshots and such. Main page, see what's happening. Markets open at 9:30 in the morning, and so those articles that are coming in between 8:15 and 9 help you set the stage for when you're making your charts. There it is, number 3. I'm going to highlight this for myself so that I can be sure I know where to go in the future. Okay, so under menu option and then markets, I think it was stocks. Oh, no. Menu, video, US. Nowhere close. Video, US. So here, under those video, you can actually learn more about the news of those particular locations. So right now, this is going to start a video of some news clip of something. No map for rates, investors. Like you can actually hear some really interesting stuff here. But if you did go back to here, you'd see that there's videos for the other major locations for trading, different shows. Like again, I don't know what these are. I just learned this today, so you can just check that out and see what's involved there. But Kim comes here. She gets an idea of how the markets are going to be reacting to some of these news, and what's really cool about trading, whether it's Forex, crypto, or whatever, is that history repeats itself. So what we are seeing today has happened before and will happen again, which is why when you actually understand how trading works, you know that you can potentially, obviously, there's no guarantee, but you can potentially continue to generate income by learning how to leverage all this information and depict it in your charts. So this is one of those places that you go to. You can also go to data stocks. I think it was markets, data stocks. Yeah, I was right the first time. It just wasn't the one I was thinking. So let's do this again. Thanks for bearing with me. Appreciate your patience. So here's where it shows all the indices, right? Your Dow Jones, S&P, NASDAQ, New York, etc. So if you see these indices, you can see the change, how it's been over the month or a year. But when you click inside of it, and let me also increase the screen size for you. There we go. You can actually see, oh, there it is, view all index members. It's this little button down here, and it takes you to a screen where it shows all of the different companies that are involved with that index, because an index is made up of particular companies. So what does that mean in layman's terms? Well, that basically means that if 80% of the companies are doing really well in that indices, unless there's some major hitters in the ones that are dropping or that are not doing so well, then the overall trend is going to be going up. And vice versa. If the larger portion or the most people with companies with sway are in not in a great place, right? Then it's going to be in a downtrend. So what we're seeing these days with all the things that are happening right now in the world, it explains, right? Logically, it explains why that's happening and actually how you can use it to your advantage. So I'm actually going to be going into that a little later this week. If you want more information on how she did the charts, please do reach out. Either send me a message or say, show me the charts below, and I'll be sure to reach out. If it is, yeah, just be sure to reach out. I'll send you that information. So thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed what you saw today, please give this a thumbs up. Sprinkle this amongst your friends and family, SHARE, because the Book of Faces is not very keen on certain words. So be sure to sprinkle that amongst your friends and family, and share, give away this information. Give away this information because this is truly some information that can change lives. It's something that you can teach your children, your family, your friends, everyone. And what's great about it is that even if you and I and a bunch of our friends and family got together and did this, we wouldn't make a dip in the market because the banks and really, really money heavy people are the ones that actually make this market move. So you have the ability when you learn this skill set to be able to potentially earn money off of any market. So again, thanks so much for watching. Have a wonderful and prosperous rest of your day. And if you'd like to learn more, be sure to check Daily Wealth Ninja out on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. I'm everywhere, but I'm mostly active on the Book of Faces and YouTube. So thanks so much. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.